Alright, what's the latest Comic-Con news lately? We had NetherRealm announce Combat Pack 2 for Mortal Kombat 1. Marvel's gonna have their panel, and they're probably gonna announce some stuff. Oh, look at that! They just revealed a new title for Avengers 5, titled Avengers Doomsday? Holy crap, they're gonna bring in Doctor Doom now? Hell yeah. Alright, who are they gonna cast as Doctor Doom? Alright, let's bring it back a little bit. So Marvel had their panel at Hall H in Comic-Con where they showcased more footage of Captain Falcon, Brave New Order, Thunderbolts with an asterisk, and Fantastic Four, which they showed their first look at Galactus apparently. But then at the end of the panel, they announced who was going to direct the Avengers films, and it turned out to be the Russo brothers. Originally directed Captain America Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, pretty much the good Marvel films. And after years of failure after failure with a few hits, they now realized that they fucked up. They realized that the whole Kang thing wasn't working, although it mainly had to do with Jonathan Majors being arrested. He knew that Kang was not the way to go, and instead they're going with Doctor Doom as the main villain of the multiverse saga, which is great. I mean, it's freaking Doctor Doom, come on. They should have thought of this like years before Phase 4. But then they announced who's going to play Doctor Doom, and to everyone's shock, it's freaking Robert Downey Jr. You know, Tony Stark, Iron Man. Ring any bells? Remember when he played that character? Now he's going to play Doctor Doom, which, yeah, pretty much going to be a variant of Tony Stark probably, but pretty much they confirmed that he is Victor Von Doom and not Tony Stark as Doctor Doom. And this is where pretty much it's confirmed that Marvel knows that they are failing. They know their movies have not been doing well. Their Disney Plus shows have not been doing well. I mean, we recently had Deadpool and Wolverine, which is a huge hit for Marvel. One of the very few hits that they have. Now, previously, you had Guardians 3, which did pretty well. But then you also had The Marvels, which flopped. And prior to that, you had Ant-Man 3, Quantumania flop as well. You had Eternals flop. They had Shang-Chi flop. They've had Black Widow flop, but that was during COVID. And also, No Way Home was also during COVID, and that made $1 billion. But unfortunately, that's not Marvel's, that's Sony's. Marvel hires these morons that know nothing about the source material, nor care about the source material, and they completely ruin everything. That's why they're failing. Now, granted, you can hire someone that's not familiar with the source material, but the only way to do that is you have them research the comics, research the character that they're working on. That's how it should be. Obviously, it's easier to hire fans of the characters. I mean, just look at Bo DeMaio with X-Men 97. And of course, the Russo brothers, which is why they hired the Russo brothers, because they are desperate. They brought back Robert Downey Jr. Although he is playing a different character, they still brought him back because that will get him butts in seats. They've been using nostalgia pretty much. No Way Home, well, that's Sony. They brought in Toby and Andrew. Deadpool and Wolverine, they brought back Hugh Jackman. Daredevil Born Again, they're bringing back everybody from the previous seasons, Foggy and Carrot and Bullseye. X-Men 97, of course, revived the 90s X-Men show. They're pretty much using nostalgia to bring the fans back because everything that they've been doing lately is not working. They used to be a studio that would bring in obscure characters and make them popular. Just look at Guardians, just look at Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, because at that time, they actually cared about the characters that they were bringing on screen. They cared. Now, they don't give a shit. So Marvel's very desperate, and they're probably going to continue on. Avengers Doomsday could be great, but I have no faith in it. Robert Downey Jr. being Doctor Doom, only for nostalgia bait. I mean, there could have been other actors that could have played Doctor Doom, like Cillian Murphy being one of them, like fucking perfect. But no, that's not where they're going. Anyway, I'll end the video off here. Like and subscribe. And as always, let's hug it out.